Welcome to Invested Intellect, where the golden pages of books led you to the paths of your dreams. Today we're diving deep into a book that says, being a millionaire is your right, not a luxury. What if I told you that your mindset, your circle, and your daily decisions determine far more than your bank balance whether you will become a millionaire? Wait, because in the next few minutes we are going to uncover Rachel Rodgers' secrets that will not only make you rich, but also teach you how to live a $1 million life. So let's begin this revolution of wealth. Chapter 1. Why not you? Friends, think about it. When you see a luxury car, a big mansion, or pictures of world travel, what comes to your mind? Wow, I wish that was mine, or that's only for rich people? Rachel Rodgers begins this book with a question that shakes our thinking. If someone else can become a millionaire, then why not you? But in reality, from childhood, we are fed an invisible script. Work hard, save a little, and one day, maybe retire and live comfortably. The problem is, this script often traps us in a mental cage of just getting by. Rachel says becoming rich is not a luxury, it's a necessity. Why? Because money doesn't just make your house bigger, it makes your voice louder, your impact bigger, and gives the next generation a head start. In this chapter, she introduces us to the power of $1 million decisions, bold choices that move you toward wealth, not scarcity. For example, spending money on your skills so your income can grow, choosing clients who value your worth, outsourcing low-value tasks and focusing your time on high-value work. Rachel is clear. This is not just a book about making money. It's a permission slip. Permission to allow yourself to become rich. If today you were convinced you could become a millionaire in the next 5 years, what would be the first bold step you would take right now? Chapter 2. The Deficit Myth. In this chapter, Rachel Rodgers reveals a huge truth. Why don't most people become rich? Because they believe they have shortages. A shortage of time, money, talent, opportunity. This is the deficit myth, the belief that you can't reach your dreams because you don't have enough resources. In reality, this sense of lack is often more a creation of our mind than a fact. Rachel says, if you keep focusing on your shortages, that's all you will see and that's all you will get. To break this myth, she gives us the mantra of resourcefulness, meaning use what you have creatively and acquire the rest along the way. Examples: if you don't have enough money to start a business, start small and reinvest the profit. If you don't have the right network, connect through online communities and events. If you lack skills, start learning from free or cheap resources. Rachel reminds us that many millionaires and successful people started with shortages, but they shifted their mindset from lack to possibility. The core message of this chapter: your real shortage isn't resources, it's vision and action. If you ignored your shortages and focused only on opportunities, what would be the first big change in your life? Chapter 3. $1 Million Decisions. In this chapter, Rachel Rodgers introduces a crucial concept: $1 million decisions, choices that push you toward wealth instead of trapping you in the cycle of poverty. She says that to become rich, you first have to stop making small, fearful choices and start taking big, bold steps. But these big decisions aren't only about money. They also involve your time, energy, and peace of mind. Examples of $1 million decisions: not wasting your time on low-value work you can outsource, choosing clients or jobs that pay according to your skills and worth, making decisions based on opportunity instead of fear. Rachel's powerful point: when you make high-value decisions, your energy rises, your confidence grows, and people around you start seeing you differently. She says, every time you make $1 million decision, you are telling yourself, I am worth it. The effect? Your self-worth and net worth both increase. Meaning, money doesn't just come into your bank account, it comes into your mindset. If you had to make $1 million decision today that could change your entire financial future, what would it be? Chapter 4. The Power of Wealth Mindset. In this chapter, Rachel Rodgers reveals a big truth. The real start to becoming rich happens before you earn money. It happens in your mindset. She explains that most of us have a relationship with money rooted in fear, shame, and scarcity from childhood. Money doesn't grow on trees. Wanting more is greed. Money can't buy happiness. Hearing these repeatedly builds an invisible wall in our mind that stops us from dreaming big and taking bold actions. Rachel says, money is neutral. It's neither good nor bad. The real difference comes from how you use it. She gives a powerful exercise. Write down your beliefs about money, then ask for each belief. Is this true, or was I just taught this? After this mindset shift, you start seeing money as a tool that can design your life, help others, create impact. Rachel makes it clear: when your money mindset is strong, attracting wealth becomes easier because you operate from possibility instead of scarcity. If you could erase just one old limiting belief about money from your mind forever, which one would it be? Chapter 5. The $10,000 per month plan. In this chapter, Rachel Rodgers introduces a practical and exciting concept: The $10,000 Month Plan, a blueprint for earning at least $10,000 every month. She explains that most people fear big income goals because they think it's only for lottery winners or the lucky ones. But Rachel says that if you follow the right steps, $10,000 per month is completely possible, whether you're employed, freelancing, or running a business. Step 1. Identify your high-value skills. Choose skills that are in demand in the market and for which people are willing to pay well. Examples: marketing, consulting, coaching, design, tech skills, etc. Step 2. Increase your value. Leave low-paying clients and focus on high-paying clients and projects. Package and position your offers as premium. Step 3. Create multiple income streams. Don't depend on a single source. Mix services plus products plus passive income streams. Step 4. Build systems. Increase productivity through automation, delegation, and time blocking. Spend your time only on high ROI activities. Rachel emphasizes, $10,000 per month starts with mindset but ends with execution. First, believe it's possible, then make it real through daily actions. If you started earning $10,000 every month, what would be the first big thing you'd do? Chapter 6. Surround yourself with million-dollar people. In this chapter, Rachel Rodgers shares a powerful truth. Your income level is often the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. She explains that if you want to grow financially and mentally, you must upgrade your environment. Why? Because your environment will either fuel your dreams or quietly kill them. Benefits of building a high-value circle. You get ideas and strategies that could take you years to discover on your own. Your confidence and ambition automatically rise. You network with people who can connect you to new opportunities. Rachel's steps to upgrade your circle. 1. Identify who in your current circle inspires you and who limits you. 2. Create distance from people who are always negative, fear risk, or mock your goals. 3. Add mentors, peers, and communities where people take bold decisions and have big goals. Rachel says, if you want to become a millionaire, start spending time with millionaire-minded people. Their energy, their thinking, and their habits will transfer to you. If starting tomorrow, you could only keep people in your circle who lift you up financially and mentally, who would you keep and who would you say goodbye to? Chapter 7. $1 Million Squad. In this chapter, Rachel Rodgers brings a next-level concept. The $1 Million Squad, a hand-picked group of people who support, guide, and push you to achieve your biggest goals. She says that the journey to success is not only longer alone, it's often exhausting. But with the right squad, the journey becomes faster, more fun, and sustainable. 3 essential roles in a $1 Million Squad. 1. The mentor. Someone who has already traveled the path you want to take. They give shortcuts, tools, and advice that save you years of trial and error. 2. The peer. A partner who is on a similar growth journey. You discuss challenges, celebrate wins, and hold each other accountable. 3. The cheerleader. Someone who always believes in you, even when you doubt yourself. They keep your motivation high. Rachel's formula for building your squad. Intentional networking, actively connected events, mastermind groups, and online communities. Value exchange. Be ready to give, not just take. Clear communication. Share your goals and expectations openly with your squad. Rachel says, you should have a squad that calls you out for thinking small and cheers when you think big. If you had the chance to build your $1 Million Squad today, who would you invite first and why? Chapter 8. $1 Million Decisions. In this chapter, Rachel Rodgers introduces a very important mindset shift. $1 Million Decisions, choices that make your future self richer, freer, and happier. She explains that most people make their daily decisions based on small goals, fear, and convenience. But millionaires think differently. They evaluate every decision based on its long-term impact and wealth-building potential. Key traits of a $1 Million Decision. 1. Bold. Not afraid to take risks, because they see the possibility of a bigger reward. 2. Future-focused. Focus more on long-term benefit rather than immediate comfort. 3. Reflect self-worth. They make choices that increase their value and potential. Rachel's examples: investing in higher education or skill training, dropping low-paying, time-wasting clients to create space for high-value opportunities, protecting your health and energy because they directly affect your earning potential. Rachel says, every time you make a $1 million decision, you are preparing yourself to operate at the level where your future self already exists. Practical exercise. For the next 7 days before making every decision, ask yourself, is this choice aligned with my millionaire future? If today you had to make a decision that scares you but could potentially 10x your income, would you take it? Chapter 9. The $1 Million Framework. In this chapter, Rachel Rodgers gives the core blueprint of the entire book, the $1 Million Framework, a step-by-step system that anyone can follow to dramatically upgrade their income and lifestyle. She presents it like a proven formula with 3 main pillars. Pillar 1. Mindset Reset. First, identify and replace your limiting beliefs. Change thinking like "I can't afford this" into "I will find a way to afford this." Accept wealth guilt-free and consider yourself financially worthy. Pillar 2. Strategic actions. Set clear income goals, like $10,000 per month. Create high-value offers and get them to the right audience. Turn sales, marketing, and networking into daily habits. Pillar 3. Support system. Surround yourself with people who challenge and uplift you. $1 Million Squad. Learn constantly through mentorship and community. Optimize your time and energy through systems and delegation. Rachel says this framework isn't overnight magic. It's an intentional, repeatable process. If you follow it consistently, in just a few years you can completely transform yourself financially and personally. If starting today you were given only this $1 million framework to run your life, would you follow it with full commitment? Chapter 10. Living Your $1 Million Life. In this final chapter, Rachel Rodgers paints the picture of the true reward for all the hard work. A life where you live with financial freedom, personal fulfillment, and positive impact together. She explains that becoming a millionaire is not just about your bank account, it's about living a fully empowered life. 3 core elements of a $1 million life. 1. Financial freedom. You're not in constant stress about money. You have complete freedom to invest, travel, donate, and pursue your passion projects. 2. Time freedom. You control your own time, not a boss or client. You can maintain balance between work, family, health, and hobbies. 3. Purpose-driven impact. You use your wealth to help others, uplift the community, and create opportunities for the next generation. Rachel's final message: the true meaning of becoming a millionaire is living life on your own terms. When you are financially empowered, you can create real change in the world. Don't keep your journey a secret. Inspire others too, so that together we can create a ripple effect of wealth. Rachel says, once you start living your $1 million life, you're no longer living just for yourself. You're creating possibilities for others too. If starting today you had complete financial and time freedom, what would be the first big change you'd make in your life? So friends, these were the lessons from Rachel Rodgers' We Should All Be Millionaires that can change both your life and your bank balance. Remember, the journey to becoming a millionaire is not just about money. It's about creating freedom, time, and purpose for yourself. If you got even one takeaway from this video that could change your way of thinking, share it with your friends so we can all be part of this millionaire mindset movement together. And yes, here at Invested Intellect, every week we unlock the secrets of books that give your life a real boost. So don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon, because in the next book, we will again turn your dreams from pages into reality. Until then, think about this. If everything was possible for you, how would you live your life?